Thoughts, views, and opinions expressed by this podcast, as well as this host, are for entertainment purposes only. Can everybody hear me? Y'all hear me over there? What's up? It's your boy Reese. I know it's been a grip since the last time you heard my ears. I mean, you heard my mouth to your ears. I don't know how that sounds, but I'm gonna say that anyway because that's how I am. Ah, man, we are almost at the end of 2022. Shit getting fucked up right here. Shit is getting real fucked. You know what? Stuff is changing. That's a better way. Let me break it down from the street man terms. From shit is getting fucked up. Things are getting weird. It's getting weird out here. For all you crab leg eating individuals, me included, this is the first year in history we are not gonna have a crab season. That's a million crabs missing, and I want y'all to prove me wrong that it's not a new ocean that y'all Negroes is getting these crabs. Crabs are at every little restaurant, and I don't understand how we got all these seafood restaurants in the last 2 years. COVID came, so did these crab restaurants. Everything in a plastic bag. But we'll circle back to that. Oh man, I'm gonna start today's episode off with some things that have just really been getting me in the media, and the old saying goes, "Ladies first." So we're gonna address the ladies first. Man. So the Grammys have released their nominations.
It's not nomination.
What was it?
Submissions.
Submissions. Excuse me. Grammys, if y'all are listening anywhere, I misspoke. You guys are releasing y'all have released y'all submissions, and everybody's not happy with where their song went. And these certain artists, put out there, hey, if y'all gonna move Super Freaky Girl, which is a mega global hit, like it's an undeniable hit. That's just facts. It's a rap song. It's a Rick James, beyond a Rick James sample. She embodied the song just because of the lyrical content, and then she went and remixed it twice with some up and coming rappers. A lot of them, not all up and coming, but some, getting their rappers. And for her to be so, she's catty and she doesn't get along with other female rappers. She had what? How many people was on that song? You got Katie got bars. You got Akbar. What you do though? I like Akbar. Can't nobody tell me nothing wrong about Akbar. That's a Philly bitch deep down. Oh God, she is a street hood hustler, and I love it. Who else? Who else was on the song? JT. Was Cardi? No, I don't think she was able to make it to the record. Okay. Who else was on there? Marcus the Stallion was on the song? No. Meg was not on the song. Who was on that remix? Anyway, Nicki then put out another song, with 9 Caribbean and dancehall artists, which went berserk crazy. And, it's not really matching what people say. She's mean, she's catty, she doesn't get along with other rappers. Finding that really hard to believe right now. Oh, Malibu Mitch. I forgot about Malibu Mitch. And Bia. Bia. But yeah, so she said, big energy. Jayla, I got a real question. Do you think Big Energy is a pop song or a rap song? Just be honest.
It's a pop song.
What?
It's pop.
It's a pop song. Okay. Excuse me, ma'am, over here in the jean jacket. What do you think of the song "Big Energy" by Lotto featuring Mariah Carey?
I don't think about it.
You don't think about it? Does it ever come up in conversations?
No.
You don't ever get in the conversation. Turn that shit on. That's my shit. No, you don't get that feeling. Is it like a pop song? Is it really poppy?
It's pop.
It's pop. Okay, thank you. So I just took a little poll right here inside the studio just to figure out what other people thought was the song was pop. I personally felt like it was a great pop song, and it should win, pop song of the year. Because, it's pretty much on everything. if and now this would be the craziest turn if Nicki wins Best Pop Song with Super Freaky Girl, because like
Is she gonna get nominated?
not no more, but she don't need the Grammy. She is the GOAT without the Grammy. Let's talk about that. She's literally the GOAT without a Grammy. It's just as real as it gets. Um, but it went back and forth, and to the point where Mulatto released some phone calls, which I thought was kind of crazy. But here's what got me: it was one part of the phone call, and I don't know if we'll be able to drop the audio in here. It really got me. She was like, I feel like you're purposely misunderstanding and you're trying not to understand what I'm saying. And Nicki proceeds to say, you don't even understand what you're saying. At that point, hang it up. You have been called out on your shit. Hang it up. That is like embarrassment on another level. Like somebody privately embarrassing you. Like, damn. Nobody else had to hear that. But they'll probably settle that before the Grammys get here, or something else will happen. Moving right along. Not too far from the ladies of rap, we got the divos of rap, Mr. Offset. Mr. just can't seem to catch a hit. And his wife can't seem to not catch a case. It's very sad. It's very sad when you see this turbulence in the community. You know what? Big shout out to QC for holding the other roster members down and making sure no RICO charges came upon them. Also, I want to say shout out to Takeoff and Quavo, because y'all ain't really had to air Sweetie business out there like that. Sweetie is a grown woman. Y'all didn't have to say that she was out there fucking Offset. Now, what y'all want Cardi B to do? This bitch don't already about to go to jail for beating 2 bitches up. And she gonna lose her shit. What y'all want her to do? Y'all treating her like Precious right now. It's fucked up. Everybody coming to her left and right. And then all she got is Miss Glorilla. Shout out to Glorilla though. For real. Glorilla doing her shit. Like she got her teeth done. And she was, opening up about her sex life. She was on on TikTok, saying the sounds that she was gonna make, that she makes now with her veneers in. I like to call a thing what it is and say buck of fucking rubes. And I really do like the movement and the song, but God dog, if that ain't Al Green, little sister or something, I don't know. I just don't know. But we're going to get out that. We're going to leave that alone. We're going to leave that where it's at because we supporting all the black artists these days. It's just fun and laugh. We supporting all the black artists. Whew. Let's see what else is on my timeline. Oh, shit. Jalen, when is the last time we have heard something from Mr. Robert Kelly? Mr. Kelly, are you home? Mr. Kelly, there's a school bus outside. Oh, he's opening the... Okay. So, when's the last time we heard of R. Kelly? Well, there's something going on with him. I don't know if you're aware, but they're trying to take... Let me read it correctly. Correctly, and we're going to discuss that real fast. Because, there's a way to do everything. There's a way to do everything. It's no reason why. Let's see what Mr. Kelly had done did. Also, speaking of R. Kelly, I want to just let this be known to him. That Boondocks episode, the trials of R. Kelly, told the truth way more than a lot of people realized. Because a lot of those actual events actually happened. People were singing and chanting and denying him peeing on a female. And victim criticizing in real life. The power R. Kelly has on black people is something that needs to be studied. That nigga could shoot a child and they would say, "Oh, that baby, but please turn it up." And that's the truth. Like that's the truth. That might not be your understanding of it, but that's how I feel about it. Oh, here you go. He is ordered to pay his victims in restitution $300,000. Now, and this is the reason. One of the victims contracted herpes. So now, since the assault was allegedly not enough for a payout, giving them herpes. So he's like taking the trophy from Usher. He really is the king of R&B, and he gonna stand on that. He gonna stand on that. Let's. He gonna stand right on that. That king of R&B shit. I'll tell you who's not the king of R&B. Jelly, you know who is the king of R&B? I'll tell you who's not. Trey motherfucking Songs. Bitch ass. I, that young man thought we weren't gonna look into his case and his stories. This nigga's a young Bill Cosby in the making. Remember this shit. A lot of these women came out and said something about it when it wasn't popular. Nobody believed Keke Palmer. You know, Wendy Williams' dog face ass just sat there and thought it was so funny and said, "Well, Keke, he's hot. What do you want to do?" You know, I know she couldn't ever see herself in that circumstance ever happening with those tree limbers of legs to stop it. But it's all coming back full circle. And it's like, you've noticed how he's moved out the picture of music. You notice how he's moved out the picture of like social media and stuff like that. You don't ever hear from Trey Songz anymore. You know why? Because he's feeling the heat. And as long as he's going to be feeling the heat, we're gonna cover it, cause somebody had to take R. Kelly's torch, and it seems like it's gonna be Mr. Songs. It just do, and that's that's not me being funny. That's just me saying what I'm saying, and he need to check everybody. I want everybody to put this next fella I'm about to talk about, in the prayer basket. I want everybody to put this next fella I'm about to talk about in the prayer basket. Can you guess who the person is? How do you, as a man, get your ass beat by a 5'3" individual, then go and post up with the blood and scars on you? August Alsina, get your water jug head ass to the front of the congregation, cause you need help. What is wrong with you? When are we gonna normalize? Why are we gonna normalize that? You got beat up, then told everybody you got beat up, and then posed for a picture. It's giving like theatrics, like this is like a wrestling show, but it's BET. BET might just be the next big thing with like live impromptu acting bullshit, because all the shows they got on there. I mean, College Hill was good. College Hill, Nene was on there. You see Nene? Nene was on there. She graduated college. Stacey Dash didn't. She dashed. She dashed. You know who else is gonna dash? All these prices on shit when this war happened. Y'all don't see inflation, and y'all don't think either Putin on some shit or he on some shit. He need to leave that dope alone. Whatever it is, he got to leave it alone. It's no reason why. It's 2022. There is so many free countries in the world, and now we're still living in the fear of a nuclear war, or potentially. And there's nothing that we as individuals could have done to upheave this or stop this or prevent this. But there's something we can do now that has become our situation, our issue. This is the time. It's closing up. Elections matter. Voting matters. Even if you choose to not vote yourself, which I really can't understand a very good reason to not vote yourself. If it does not count, so why not vote? I want to empower anybody to drive somebody to the polls. If you're not going to vote, make sure somebody else gets to the polls to vote. That's the least you can do to pay it forward. I feel like that's the least anybody could do, especially if you look like me and you're black and beautiful. I mean, some of us are black, and some of us are beautiful, and then some of us are black and beautiful, and then some of us are just beautiful. But nevertheless, I just would want people to see the importance in this right now, especially look at the last idiot we had for president. He caused an entire riot, and we've already discussed that in some other episodes. And now they're facing the bullshit right now. They in the heat. Those Nancy's and those Carols and those Peggy's and those Sues and those Barbans and those Lisas and those Mikes and Tommies, those asses is about to be fucking federal grass right with Trump's big baloney pot belly faced ass. I kid you the fuck not. They're about to be up under the fucking jail. Them niggas might just be up under the stars. You know, certain people, I'm going to say that because I was about to say a word, but I'm going to clamp my lips on that. Certain people can't handle stress. Look at Bed Bath & Beyond's CEO. The stocks got a little bullish, and he got a little foolish of the shit, and he flew right out the window. So sorry. That is so sad, but that shows they can't even handle not having their finances. Imagine what's going to happen when we take over power of this country with a majority lead. You think they're just going to sit back and look at that and say, oh, to hell with it? No, to hell with us. That's what they're going to do. And they've already shown it. January 6th was, I want to say, one of the best examples of showing the problems within the country by the people that live in the country since Selma. I'm going to go on a limb right there, since Selma. And since I'm going on a limb, I don't know what y'all heard about Kanye West. Now, the White Lives Matter shirt, from me to you, bullshit. He can't explain no reason to actually put it on. There's no reason. This should have been a Dave Chappelle comedy sketch at best. This should have never been no shit you put on your skin, on yourself. Lauryn Hill daughter? Ooh. Jesus. Where's your mama? We know Donda can't be there, but where is your mama? I mean, you know better. Like, what? Why would you put that on? But his explanation and Candace's own explanation is not false. White people do matter. Everybody matters to somebody, you know? Might not just be you. Everybody matters to somebody. And the Black Lives Matter campaign took a lot of money. Nobody knows what happened to it. Nobody knows what happened to those halfway houses that were supposed to be built. Nobody can find the money. Why is it like that? Who do y'all think gave them the money? Did they know they were going to do that with the money when they gave them? We don't know. But a documentary / movie is coming out about the Black Lives Matter situation. I don't exactly know the name of it because I'm really not too fond of Candace's face and the way she talks and the lack of combing. Yeah. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to leave that alone. Oh, y'all got y'all church hats ready? And y'all black eyed peas. What else they cook during funerals? Macaroni and cheese, candy yams, yeah. Sweet, but that's it, it's candy. Collard greens if you're nasty. I have my own reasons for that, but if you're nasty. Collard greens, neck bones, because y'all don't see y'all President Joe. I started to look at Joe like he was one of the old men that live on my street. You come outside and you hear two old men talking, and it sounds like two damn street kids. Hey, look here, man. Let me tell you something. Did you see Joe just stumble and stutter and trip and fall over all them damn words? He losing it. He done forgot where he put his pills at in that house, and he ain't letting them servants in there to clean up after his shit. And see, he just put that suit on and walk outside like he be right. And he be good and fucking confused inside the head. Y'all want to know what's going on in Joe Biden's head? That nigga is listening to "I'm on a highway" in his head, cause he ain't got no good sense. This nigga got up somewhere and told these people, "We are facing the closest thing to an Armageddon right now, but I don't think he gonna use them." Wake the fuck up, bitch. What do you mean? you don't think you don't think a lot of shit. You ain't think he was gonna shoot their cities like that. You ain't think they was gonna blow up the oil tanks or the pipeline, for that matter. Y'all didn't even think they was gonna go and arrest people in Ukraine. But get your thinking caps on. But I'm gonna leave you guys with this. Um, for one, it's a good feeling to be back on the motherfucking platform. It's good to be here. I am in a metamorphosis process in my life right now. I am shedding people, habits, things, feelings, picking up new people, habits, things, experiences, feelings. You know, I might walk out the door, slap a motherfucker. I don't know. Or I could walk out the door and love somebody. And that's what we all should try to do. That's what we all should choose to do. Now, whether you choose that's your business, but just keep in mind, if it end back up to us, we will discuss that shit and make it our business, because that's just how I am. But yeah, life is it's like a boat in a windy sea right now. It's a little, then it's loud. But yes, till next time.